guys, Craig here with Haven for Heroes, and I gotta ask, you guys like stories? Now, I love Dungeons & Dragons. I'm not even kidding. I've devoted years upon years to this. And I gotta say, the one thing that I love about Dungeons & Dragons is all of my mistakes. All of them. Matter of fact, I'm gonna share one with you right now, just so you know the kind of people that I play with. Now, this one, we run 6 people in this party, okay? We run a half-orc paladin. Don't get me started. We run a dwarf mage. Refer to my first sentence before you even ask. We have a human rogue. We have a human cleric. And we have a half-elf fighter. And then we had an elf rogue, but just wait. Now, the names are as follows. Our half-orc fighter, his name is Gor On. Then we have the human cleric, Sean Thorson. We have the human rogue, myself, Mercurio Mortali. We have the dwarf mage, Sken Meldhane. No, it's not Meldhane. It's Sken. Hane is the word for hammer in my DM's universe, so it's Sken Brighthammer. Yeah, it's Sken Brighthammer by is the dwarf mage. And then we had the elf. We have the Kim Fighter. No, the Kim Fighter. A little stupid there. My bad. Apologies. Too many thoughts at once. We have the half-elf fighter Kim Taiji, played by a friend of mine. We're all friends in this group, obviously. We have the elf rogue Aroxis. You'll learn about her later. So this story is about how a tip suit of armor led to exile. You heard me right. So we were all traveling from a little hamlet called Nightmare's Hollow, where a bunch of really, really messed up things had just happened. I stole a bottle of infinite alcohol, but that's a story for another time. Now, we had come from Nightmare's Hollow, and we were heading back down to the city of Aberkeith, where we had come from, which was the main city this was the city of learning. This was where you went to pretty much learn about everything. It's one of the most famous cities on this continent, and we were headed back there. Now, our cleric, Sean Thorson, was literally the right-hand advisor of the Duchess of Aberkeith. Now, a Duchess in this world is basically a queen. There's no kings or queens, but if there was one, it would be her. And we got a letter from her, halfway down, that said, there was a note to him, and was basically saying, meet me in this city here. And the city was called Chelsea. Yeah. So we got there, and he meets up with her, and we find out she's getting married. This is not like her at all. Not like her at all. And my entire group of friends, all 6 of us, are paranoid out of our minds. Because let me tell you, you know as well as I do, if the DM smirks, there's a problem. There's a big problem. But, so he smiled when he said this, and we were like, oh God, what's gonna happen? What are we? So we spent the in-game time that this all happened was like a week. But we spent like the equivalent of like literally 4 days trying to figure out what assassins were waiting in the shadows, who was plotting what. We were all losing our minds. And what we ended up coming to find out was that she was getting married to the son of a very powerful religious figure named the Palandrax. This is the religious figure. He's basically the in-game equivalent of like the Pope. So basically she's marrying the Pope's son, and we're like, okay, this isn't right. So we find out that he's got his own personal army, and that there was a suit of armor. There were several suits of armor that had been shipped into the city recently. So, what happened then was, we found out through basically, what I had done is, as Mercurio, I had separated myself from the party, I had changed my appearance, and I was basically doing every illegal thing in the book to try and figure out what was going on here. And I found out through breaking into a warehouse, a shipping warehouse near the docks, that several suits of armor had been basically brought in to be distributed amongst his personal retinue of guards for the wedding. So me and my party went in to the church where we thought they were stored, and they all sneaked down into the undercroft of the church. I'm not stupid, contrary to what I'd like to make others believe, so I hide in the pews while I wait and see what happens. So they go downstairs and they find out, one of them casts Detect Magic, and we find out that there's a magic spell active under the church. So they dispel it and find out that one of the walls is fake, and that there is literally just rows upon rows of suits of armor. It's kind of like that scene from iRobot, except those are all just suits of armor. And what happens then is they decide that they're going to inspect the armor. Well, my friend, who's playing Kim Taiji, the half-elf fighter, is like, I'm gonna go and I want to examine the suits of armor. So the DM makes him roll a sleight of hand check, and he rolls, and he critically fails. So basically what he does is he touches the armor and he's rummaging with it, and all of a sudden it just tips back, and they all start going down like dominoes. And my character hears this from up on the regular floor where all of the pews are, the regular church podium is, everything. We hear that. I hear that. And I'm worried. The priest that runs the church hears that and goes to investigate. And now I'm like, oh God. Okay, how do we stop this? So I follow the priest under the guise of like, okay, I'm here to help you because we both heard that and that's weird, let's go together. Basically what happens is we go into the undercroft and he's examining and he's walking up, and I think to myself, okay, can I roll a strength check to see if I can knock him out before he gets down there? I decide against it because I realize this is not going to go my way. He gets down there, he finds them, the guards are called, they're all arrested. I'm arrested because of I know them by association. We go to trial, and we find out that the entire quest that we have been playing... Now, I said this was a 4-day quest. This quest took 4.5 months to get done due to everybody's scheduling. Okay? 4.5 months of our life was wasted on a quest that never happened. There was nothing. There was no assassination plot. There was no power play. There was nothing. We're all crazy. We're all paranoid. We're all freaking out of our minds for nothing. Literally, he went exactly like this. His exact words to the entire party were, yeah, no, I didn't think you guys were going to blow this up into what it became, but I just let you run with it. You guys wrote this yourselves. Do you get me? None of that had to happen. Okay? So we have already screwed ourselves majorly because that didn't need to happen at all. We did all of that for no reason. We go to trial. Let me rephrase that. They go to trial. I'm free of this. I didn't do anything. They go to trial. And there's two choices here. Actually, no, there's not even two choices. There's one. They're going to be put to death. Okay? But the Duchess of Aberkeith suggests an alternative. She suggests a 10-year exile from the continent. Which one do you think we picked? We picked the exile. Okay? So everybody there except Mercurio, my character, Gore, Sean, Kim, Sken, and Aroxis, they all get exiled. I have the option to stay on the continent, but I'm a nice guy, and I don't want to let them go off by themselves because this is what they get into when I'm not there to monitor them. And so I went with them. And that right there, that's the story of how our paranoia got us kicked off of the continent we started on. Not even for that quest, from the beginning of playing, which was literally like about a year's worth of playing on that continent alone. We just got exiled because we're all out of our minds. That's why I love D&D, and honestly, if you guys think that you have a story that's better than that, or a story you want to share, feel free to drop it in the comments below. When we come to the next episode, I would love to actually read a couple of your stories out loud, just to see what other hijinks other players other than myself get into. So, I'm Craig with Haven for Heroes. That was my Dungeons and Mishaps, and we will catch you next time.